Welcome to Salmon Station. We are going to be pan searing some salmon. This is my favorite way to create salmon because it makes this beautiful, crusty, hard outer layer on top of the salmon, which is fantastic. So what we're going to do is I'm going to use a cast iron pan. If you were doing this at home and don't have a cast iron pan, a non-stick pan would work great. If you don't have a non-stick pan, put a sheet of parchment paper down in your pan and then put your fish on and it won't stick. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this pan nice and hot. So what I have here are 4, I'd say 3-ounce portions of salmon. What we're going to do is pat the salmon dry. I'm going to need some paper towel. That's usually next to me. Might be behind you. Thank you, thank you. So we're going to take a piece of paper towel and we're just going to pat the salmon dry. So it's important to have the salmon dry. This way you're not going to get that layer of moisture between your pan and your end product, which is not going to create that great crust that we're looking for. So what we're going to do is we're going to season the fish with some cracked black pepper, and then we're going to give it some salt. Our oven is preheated to 400 degrees. Our pan is getting ripping hot. What I'm going to use is I'm going to use a grapeseed oil, which has a high burning point. We've talked about this in other videos. An olive oil has a low burning point, so the temperature of the oil burns faster at lower temperatures. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a nice layer of our grapeseed oil. Just going to move it around in our pan. As you can see, the oil is starting to smoke. What we're going to do is we're going to add our fish in, and we're going to give the pan a little shake to make sure it's not sticking, but otherwise that's it. Don't touch. Look at the color on that. Fantastic. So what we're going to do is this is going to go into the oven. Gorgeous. I'm going to say for about 4 or 5 minutes and we'll see what happens. What we're going to do is we're going to check the salmon. So I'm going to give it a poke. Salmon cooks at about 140 degrees if you have a thermometer. All your fish will be cooked perfectly at that point. I'm going to poke it with my finger just to see if I've cooked enough salmon in my day to know when it's ready and when it's not. So, you can hear that. This salmon, 2 of those pieces are ready. So it's a firmness thing that you're looking for. So what we're going to do is turn that over. Oh my goodness. Look at the crust on that. Where's the ASMR? Can you hear on the mic? There you go. So these 2 bigger pieces are just going to need another minute. Back into our 400 degree oven. And then we're going to get ready to plate. What we did in an earlier episode is we made a beautiful fresh mayonnaise. So I'm going to grab a plate and we're going to plate up one of these salmon. So I'm going to take the back of the spoon. We're going to put it down on the plate and give it a little. See what it did there? Then we're going to take a nice piece of the salmon right in the middle. Maybe we'll take a little bit of parsley and give this peeling too. Maybe we'll chop it up. Let's chop it up. We'll give this a little parsley across the top there. Maybe wedge of lemon. How easy is that? A beautiful, simple salmon dish. You want to make it a complete meal. Boil up some nice potatoes, toss them in a little garlic and olive oil, a couple sprigs of asparagus.
A couple of months ago, we made some mushrooms. You showed us how to make mushrooms. I think the mushrooms would go really good with that.
They'd be fantastic. Bon appetit, everyone. Thanks for joining us.